Have you ever experienced a sense of disorientation, where you feel like you're not really making progress towards becoming the person that you desire to be? This sense of aimlessness can often stem from a daily input of negative habits that result in unfavorable outcomes. It is imperative to recognize that your habits dictate your success and that you have the power to modify them in accordance with your goals. By owning positive habits and eliminating the negative ones, you will possess the tools necessary to attain what is most important to you. As author James Clear outlines in his book Atomic Habits, striving for significant changes overnight is not the most practical way to evolve as a human. The accumulation of small changes over an extended period of time can lead to remarkable results. Identifying the negative habits that impede your progress is the first and the most challenging step towards improvement. If you are seeking to enhance your daily life, this video can be a valuable resource. However, if you are not seeking personal growth, this may not be the appropriate video for you. By adopting James Clear's philosophy, here are 7 habits that, if implemented correctly, have the potential to transform your life permanently. Failing. Throughout your life, you have been taught through the educational and professional systems that failure is detrimental to your growth and should be avoided at all costs. However, the reality is that failure is an integral part of the learning process, and it is essential to experience it in order to achieve success. Mistakes and setbacks offer an opportunity to learn from previous mistakes and grow from the experience. It is through failure that we discover our limitations, identify the areas that need improvement, and gain valuable insights that can be applied to future endeavors. In fact, failure can be seen as a necessary step towards success, as it provides the opportunity to develop resilience and perseverance, qualities that are vital for achieving long-term goals. Despite the benefits of failure, many people tend to avoid it due to the pain and discomfort that it can accompany it. However, it is precisely these things that build the foundation for success. Embracing failure and the temporary pain that comes with it is essential to personal growth and development. It is only by experiencing discomfort and temporary setbacks that we can push ourselves beyond our current limits and reach new heights. By facing and embracing failure, you can ultimately become a stronger, more resilient and successful individual. This habit and all the others in this video are important to your success. But if you neglect the last one, the most important one on this list, you will still fail to improve. So make sure to stay till the last one if you really want to become the best version of yourself. Setting goals. Have you visualized yourself at your fullest potential? You being the best version you can ever imagine. That is your long-term final goal. Before obtaining that goal, there's a lot to get through. That's why my advice is to set goals and categories that will help you with consistency to reach your final objective. The first section is short-term goals. This section is a list of realistic and attainable goals that you can accomplish in 1 month by the situation you are currently in. These short-term goals are monthly reminders to point you out that you are on the right track to accomplish your overall mission. They need to increase in difficulty over time so that you can see yourself evolving as the month passes by. After the short-term goals, there are medium-term goals, same as the short-term ones, that are achievable and realistic to your current situation that you can accomplish over a 1-year period of time. These can be more challenging because as you compound your short-term goals' victories, you will become a better version of yourself each month, so that the medium-term goals can be an overall goal that you divide by short-term ones. The final and absolute goal that you have, which is your mission, is your long-term goal. This mission does not have a particular time limitation because there could be pitfalls that could slow down your progression and affect short or even medium-term goals. But at the end of the day, the most important things, besides all the mistakes that you do and all the obstacles that comes into your way, is the realization of that mission. My personal advice for people who are truly dedicated to their goals and want to progress in life is to take 5 minutes each night, every single day, to read all the goals that you have set for yourself, whether it's short, medium, or long term. That will help you to track your progress and adjust them if they are not realistic. It'll also help you to visualize your final destination every single day so that the next morning you'll have that discipline to give 100% of your energy to obtain that final long-term goal. The problem is not having a goal because it is really easy to have one, but it is the consistency of building towards the goal. You need to be willing to sacrifice things for obtaining that goal and don't let anybody or anything get in your way. Without a goal, you will not start, but without consistency, you will not finish. Have alone time. Blaming time as the reason that you're not successful is most of the time completely wrong. Because you and the world's richest man on the earth have no difference at all when it comes to how much time you have in a day. The only difference lies in how you're controlling these 24 hours for priorities, which everyone has different ones. So the reason the richest man on earth was able to make his 24 hours in a day worth more than the vast majority of us was principally because of his focus during his work session. The important thing is not how much time your work session is during, but how much you get done during that time. You can integrate things that will make your productivity unstoppable, because we live in a world where distraction is part of our lives, but in many cases, it can affect the way you progress towards accomplishment. Limiting distractions and notifications by putting all your devices into do not disturb mode can be a performant way to program your mind to do the task that you need to accomplish. By doing this little easy step before each time you begin a work session, you're already ahead of 98% of the population because the standard focus has increasingly lowered with years, and the average person has an attention of 8.25 seconds compared to the 19 seconds in the 19s. You should not let anyone or anything get through the time dedicated to your focused time to work. Get out of your comfort zone. There are two types of pain in life: the pain of regret and the pain of progress. If you live in a life full of comfort and gratification, which the vast majority of people do, because that's what the society makes you believe, the most obvious route, all the pain that you'll be facing is the pain of regret, as you didn't sacrifice the temporary moment for your future growth. By staying inside your comfort zone, you limit yourself to improvement and you program yourself to live the same forever. Every single thing that you currently have in life, you've assumed the entire responsibility of it. You impose yourself to be in that situation because you decide to stay inside of your comfort zone and have a life of regret. Everyone is self-made, but only the rich ones will admit it. Now, if you want to escape from it, you need to be willing to get out of your comfort zone and take the risks to improve easily. There's a reason why only few people are successful in life. It's because suffering is what gives it the true value. If everyone was able to get everything that they wanted overnight, the most valuable thing that took effort and dedication to get wouldn't be as valuable. Reading. There are tons of books available at your fingertips for you with the entire knowledge of someone you already succeed in the field that you want to be successful in. That's why reading is one of the most powerful habits to expand your knowledge and insights of different subjects. The more you know, the more you realize you don't know. It's a never-ending loop, which will help you progress in fields that you truly want to learn from. If you are someone who really wants to make moves towards building the best version of yourself, then here's a list of books which will help you accomplish that. Pause this video if you need to. For finance books, here is a list of the best ones you can start and then progress to some more intermediate ones like these ones. There will be a link in every single book in the description if you are interested in buying it. Read one book a month and this will change your life. Build multiple sources of income. Have you ever heard that on average, millionaires have 7 sources of income which are passively bringing them money? This data can and should be eye-opening for some people, because if you're still dependent on your job as your only source of income, it may be necessary to make changes if you are truly determined to change your life for the better. That doesn't mean that if you start from the rock bottom by having only one source of income to switch overnight for 7, because the data includes investments from millionaires like real estate, stocks, or even crypto. So if you're not comfortable with investments with your current financial situation, your goal will be to build enough capital with another source of income, like building a business or a side hustle, so that you can be in a comfortable enough position to be able to spread money through various investments. Discipline. Motivation is not real in your journey of success. If you truly want to be successful in life, don't be motivated, be disciplined. Motivation is temporary rather than discipline, which is permanent. Discipline is the necessity to all aspects in life, because if you want to achieve all of your most precious goals and objectives, discipline is the habit that will help you integrate any habit into your life. It helps you build a strong mindset that will fight against procrastination and help you to boost productivity, so that you don't end up giving up after a few weeks of work. Project yourself in the future and ask yourself what type of life you want to live. Do you want a life full of regrets and pains of not taking action? Or do you want a life which requires sacrifices and hard work, but a life which your future self will thank you for? For that, you will need to take action and do the hard work, especially when that's not the most comfortable thing to do, because progress lies in the pain, like mentioned previously in this video. Discipline is the habit that makes your habits come to life, so do not neglect it. Now, if you don't take actions aligning with your final goal, then it's unfortunate. But this video is going to be like all the other videos that you have watched over and over in your life. A total waste of time. Go ahead and write in the comment section which are 1, 2, 3, or even all 7 habits in the video that you want to integrate into your life for the best. It's only the beginning of your journey, so start now.